just a good old boy.
Morning. We are here. We are at the SunBelt Ag Expo. See what we can find.
Hi guys.
There's White. We just got to the Kabota booth. We're in an M6 141. In a M6 Kabota 141. I'm liking this cab. They've changed them. Made these a little nicer than they was. You got your lift here, throttles, 3-point switches, and then it's got high, neutral, and what I guess a manual or medium on the range. And I guess this must be button shift or kind of like a auto shift if you want it to be transmission. I don't know. I ain't never been in one of these this style. These spools are here. This is alright. Big roomy cab. No post view. Everything's up. Big back glass.
Quiet cab.
Kabotas are coming a long way, I ain't gonna lie.
And it's very quiet.
Yeah, you can't even hear the people talking outside of it. Got a monitor rail right here. I wonder if I got any power hookups. I got one USB port here, and then you got, there's your power point right there, and a cigarette lighter one. Now, they need to start, all these companies need to put power ports up here in the top. I don't know why they don't, but it's one thing I'm seeing that's missing. But I do like the looks of it. It's got the vents in the floor.
You can't hear nothing.
No.
Not even.
Sure can't.
It's sealed.
That's alright right there. I like it. Around here. Lift cylinders. Decent lift cylinders. Steel guard. That's heavy. Heavy drawbar. It's alright. I like that. Let's go over to the Do It's booth. You're gonna notice a theme right off the bat. We're looking at tractors. This is a 5120G Do It's Far. It's got the quick hookups on it. Show special $82,790. Actually not that bad a price for what I've been quoted. The 115 horse Ferguson was well north of that, what I got quoted. I don't like these. These will look a little bit light compared to the Kabota we just looked at. Which this is a 5,000 and that was a 6,000. I do like the rear ports. That's nice. Oh, they got the Euro hookups. I'll be dang. That's what I was just talking about this with Dale a minute ago. They have the Euro hookups so you can put the balls on and a drop hitch instead of the quick hitches. I do love that. Climb on up in here and look at this thing. Nope. Or have they got it locked? Somehow or another it got locked. So I can't get in the cab. It's locked. That sucks. Well, alright, let's walk over here and look at some of these. Got 5125 over here. White. Come on. Let's walk over here and look at this one. See what it looks like. It's just a, it's not a G, it's just a 5125. Let's look at the back end of it. Same quick hitches. This one does not have lift cylinders. It just has a standard hitch, which doesn't scare me too bad. It's kind of old school. This one has the Euro hitch on it too. And this one's locked. What the heck? They don't want people to get in their tractors and look. The cab. I like the cab. I'm a little disappointed I can't get in. These are good looking tractors. I don't know what this one lists for. Move on to the next stuff. So I got them open up this 5120G. I'm looking a little harder at it. 5-speed shifter. It's got snail, rabbit, S-snail, and then turtle too. Shift transmission. I like the looks of this tractor a lot. This comes with a Vizio roof. that thing back. You can open it up and see out. Loader. This tractor's heavy. Big view. Let's see power cords. We got 12 volt here. Power there. Power there. I got at least 2 or 3 different power points I can tie into for monitors. But I'd have to tie everything to the rail or mount everything up front, which wouldn't be a bad thing with the GPS to mount it right up here. And then it's got vents there as well on the floor for heat and stuff. So really shocked. I like the looks of this. 3-point lift buttons, throttle, Kano PTO. This is a premium model. 82. This is one that was 82 something they have down here. I like the looks of this compared to what I was quoted for other brands. So go. Massey Ferguson SB 1842S. Been waiting on this one. Chamber all kind of looks the same. It's just longer, heavier. Everything about it. They moved the adjuster back here for the pressures. Fans, got access here. I opened all this back up. So you can access this like they used to have on the older models. All this is open. There's flywheel, huge flywheel, giant augers. It's got a double fork, so there's 6 tines in there. There's 3 on each fork. Pull it in. Whole frame's way longer, heavier. They fixed the racks. Put these in instead of those rinky-dink ones they had. They have not added any fins, which I'm a little sad to see, and I'd love to see a roller wing guard on these. Got access doors on this side too. Heavy chains. Same twine boxes. Just the whole thing's just beefier, bigger and heavier. I like it. Next time when we trade the 40, it's probably what it's going to be for, is one of these. But I do like it. Let's see what else I got. Alright, I found something else new and intriguing. This is the RB 146. This is basically the same kind of design and frame of my baler, the RB 4160V silage baler. This is a dry hay baler built in the USA in Kansas, in Heston. So this is actually built by Heston out of their factories. It's just got a regular stuffer feed rotor. The pickup's all the same. They did go with the extra guards on these, but they changed the openings. It's in here, so I don't know how all that would work. Well, it'd be interested to see it in the field today, but all this seems a lot more simplified. It does have 6 belts in it instead of 4. A lot of this back here is all different, like your knobs and everything, but the hatch still works the same with the float closed and springs. I don't know. Large flotation tires instead of the big, large square baler tires. You can see the back of it. They got 6 belts. The kicker. Other than that, oh, this one does have the, has to have the, or no, it's the same as mine. It's 3-line. Hitch is a little different. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I like the looks of it. We'll see what it does in the field though. Got the Arcusion multi-pack E14. We'll go look at it out in the field here in a minute. Do about 500 bales an hour generally on average. That's what they was telling us, to 550. You can push it a little harder, but that's generally on average. We're going to take a look at it out in the field. Fendt Ideal 7T. Track loader, or track machine. There you go. I wonder if this one has a power ladder. You got the choppers out of the way, get up in here. Rotor. Great. 30 screens, I mean. Chopper unit. Oh. And the Fendt Ideal. Hard peg. You get used to this. This thing's comfortable. Comes with a beautiful price tag too. It's all combines too. Refrigerator.
That's cool.
Nice bucket seat. Off to the races. Well, the McHale jumped. Went way ahead of the rest of them. They're all going.
There is no way. Is that a drone?
I'm sorry, but that's just stupid. You can't even sit in the seat at that speed. I know my baler run that fast, but it's just stupid. New Holland didn't get a full row in. Ferguson did, the Chrome did, the Pottinger, the Kale did. The other Ferguson looks like it's going to. This is the one I have. And they got the dry hay baler over on the other side. VerMeer and the deer did not make it all the way. So it's like the New Holland and the deer are the only ones that didn't make it to the end. On a 4x5 bale. Well, let's go look at them. I'm gonna go look at the square bale first. I have one of those, I've seen it. This thing is the R series VerMeer. I don't see the Pro, which is the same as that. Yeah, these are square balers. That's the 1842.
That baler has a big scale.
It's not straining at all. That thing, you could easily pick up another gear.
How are they not baling?
And you got the Artesian. He done bailed up his bundle.
It has a bale in there.
We got the bearing. It's falling a 40.
It has a bale in there.
So I want to go look at these bales. Let's just wait. We'll wait and let these youngsters, these gentlemen come by with the bearing, and then I'm gonna go look at the 42's bales. That's what I want to see. But the deer put the least hay of any of them, surprisingly. They had that much windrow left. Notice the speed difference in the 40 and the 42. Bundle. Go over here and look at these square bales. This is kind of what I want to see. He's plugging along compared to the 40 pretty good. Oh yeah, good tight bales. A little rough on the ends, but that kind of comes with Bermuda, especially it's not quite dry enough. There's the barn. Here's the Arcusion. Broke one string.
I didn't like this short bale.
Yeah.
How many bales that put together? 14.
Yep, that's one that was stuck in the chamber for a while.
When I drove over here, I forgot to reset the knots.
Let's see there. Here's the 40s. Oh yeah, good bale too.
I want to dump it.
Hmm? You're all hay, son.
I had it working on or something like that.
This is the new dry hay Massey. I want to see what this bale looks like.
I was really big on that. Like
But it'll do up to, it'll do a 6 foot, it'll do up to 72.
they were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for I
Pottinger.
this one.
Ain't none of them real tight. Bermuda is hard to bale. Perfect and tight. Fast.
Yep. You
They're running way too fast.
I knew the bell, it beeped that beat.
I'd have to look back and forth. I would have to look back and forth.
VerMeer.
I got it. Really? They're wrong.
That's a good one. So I was wrong. This is not my baler. This is a 4160 V dry hay version. It has a smaller monitor in it. No chopper floor or chopper knives in it. No ISO bus and no drop floor. That's the only difference.
Look what happened to me.
And it comes with this little monitor. It's quite a bit cheaper. You might want to price one. But other than that, it's the same baler. But I was wrong. Now the other one over there, you can see it way over there. That's the one built in Heston. It's in a 4x6 and a 5x6. That's neat.
I tell you, the hardest thing though.
Just quick thoughts. This is my in the moment opinion. Looking at the bales, you can see them. You can tell who was trying to. Everybody's trying to run too fast. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that right now. Ain't none of these bales perfect because everybody's trying to run too fast. But the Kabota and the McHale was in a race with one another, and they were hauling butt. And you can see their bales are already squatting. But I've seen those balers both bale really good bales of hay. I know they can. And then you come down the line. And I just think they're just trying to run way too fast instead of worrying about quality of bale, in my opinion. I mean, all these balers will fly across the field and do a pretty good job. Personally, my personal opinion, I think the Pottinger and the VerMeer are in the new 4160V dry hay baler, which is the same baler as mine, but the dry hay version bales a better bale of hay. Down here right now, they had the best bales of hay. The New Holland was close in that group, and so was the Crone. It was right there, but the McHale and the Kabota, I think they got too much. They're trying to outrun the other one, and it kind of hurt their end bale. The 1842 ran really good, had a lot of speed. The bales weren't quite as uniform as the 40, which the 40 was running a lot slower. So I don't know if it really can. It obviously will run faster than the 40 will, but if you're not baling as good as bale, you don't really need to be running that fast, is my opinion when I'm baling at home. But they are solid, good, decent bales anyway. If you run the 40 that fast, it's not going to do near as good a job as the 42 did. But both of them did a good job. Out of the Baron and the Arcusion, the Baron made the best bundle uniform, but I will say that the Arcusion's bales were kind of a little bit mislinked on the first few because they'd been sitting in the chamber of the baler for a while. And they were a little bit shorter, and it kind of messed up their bundle a little bit, so it wasn't really a good comparison of the two. But there's probably $25,000 difference between the two too, so but they both did pretty good. I'm not gonna say one's better than the other. But that's the balers, so we're gonna go on and check out some more stuff. Looking at it, Zetor P120 PS. I don't know what that PS stands for, but it could mean something. There's the cab. They got window defrosters actually on it. Not a tiny cab, but alright, decent looking tractor for the size it is. I don't know how they would be. I don't know of anybody that even owns one of these things. Pretty roomy. It's got a cushiony full seat. I mean, the cab's pretty good size because I can fit in the buddy seat. Step out here and we'll look at the rear end on this thing. And see, I don't know about that. It's not something that I know. I ain't never run a tractor like that. I think Longs used to have that, but I ain't never seen one. But it does have massive 3-point hitch lift cylinders on it and a huge rear end. A lot of lights. PTO rear lift buttons. This is this side. Hookup. I don't know what kind of DPF it's got, or if it's a DOC or DPF or SCR. I don't know what system it's running. But there's that. Sight glass for the hydraulic fluid. I still prefer dipstick. I guess I'm old school. But that's it. Here's under the hood of a Zetor Major SS88. I don't know what kind of, let's see, this has a Deutz engine in it. Filters down here, you got a filter here, and it has a good area to blow in and out, which pretty much no tractor company seems to pay any attention to on certain size tractors anymore. I don't know why. This somehow or another pulls forward and slides. I don't know the way it's designed, it slides out somehow. I think it comes this way when you undo these wing nuts somehow. Yeah, you undo that wing nut and it'll slide out this way so you can blow it out. And then you got the oil filter.
Czech Republic. Czech Republic. That's where they're out of.
So they're out of Czech Republic, and it's got a battery switch here.
It's
a do-its
over
engine.
1.4 million Zetor tractors are in use today in over 90 countries. I've heard of them tractor. I've looked at them before. I used to make.
Well, that's a Zetor.
We had well, we'd seen
Here got a little boy on a farm hog. Got a Ford coming.
Fix it up like that.
Super 8. Nice looking Ford. They didn't look like that after they rolled off the assembly line. That looks better than new. Rockway. Huh. Ford.
that's a Jubilee.
Super C. International 766 farm hog. That is a tractor there. Alright. VerMeer. Got the roll bar right. I got the 4-star tedder. These. Here's the big mower. There's the regular trail mower. And Balers over here. We'll go over there in just a second. Deer blinds. I got Dixie deer blinds. There. You got. Oh. Yeah. If I had two hands, it looks like I could close that a lot easier. That's nice. It'd be nice to do if you could if I had both my hands free and on this camera, I could go open and close those a lot easier.
How we open it?
Like how light it is. It would be hard to get up in there. Lockable door. What did you do? There you go. $23.99. Regular $26.50. Come on. And you got this one up here on the tripod or quad pod. That one's a 5x8. That one's a 4x6. This one is $37.50 today. And then the ladder kit is $12.95. Hey, come here. Get down. But, nice. Be easy to move and put up if you wanted to move it around. Alright, here we go. Let's look in the hay baler stuff. This is the Pro. This is the same as mine, except it ain't got the front load. And it's got their teeth. See the chain's same. Chain sprockets, tensioners, pickup head. It's all the same as mine. It just does not have the front net load as the Ferguson version, and they changed the tone and a few other appearance items. I like their wheels better. Airless. Same valves. Same order.
They didn't change. They never did leave the front loaded. They changed it to the rear load.
Steel doors though.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got the rear net wrap load.
Yeah.
Young man, look to us.
That's I think that's the G3 Pro, whatever it is they call it now. Here's the R's. I like these for conventional baler. Heavy chains. There's your little feeder right there. This one has poly bands in it. I do like that, and steel tines. I'd rather 10 of them rather have steel tines than the rubber ones. This is the same. See, this is the difference in the R's. You got the 504, 604, signature, and premium. So they're a little different. And then down here you got another 504R signature. And it's got a little less options. And then you go on down here and you got a 504R, same frame, same everything. But this is the classic version. Different belts. It's a little different options. No door. A lot of different options.
Hey guys.
A lot of different options. Choices between all the same frames. They're all ours, except for the Pro on the end. But each one has a little different stuff. Roxors and Mahindra booth. Little Mahindra
That's
DC.
your winch on the front of it.
Yep.
If you want to. All right. So 55.
Got good seats though. Manual.
And it has a door in the seat.
These would be fun to have to ride around the woods with. Hate to know how much it costs, but it'd be fun to ride around the woods in. Cool. We got all the Mahindra stuff. Coyote. What model is this thing? This is a HX 151. Got tire shine on it. We got it slicked up nice. Ballast weights for the center of the wheels. I'm not crazy about that. Large lift cylinder.
Three remote valves because most of your
Huge bell bars.
stuff, this carrier's gonna have a two-way split.
Shut this one.
Alright, let's get in here and see what this cab looks like. Everybody got out of it now. Get in. Don't want to look at one of these. Alright. Lay all my junk down. Close the door. Wow. I've got a good close to a foot to the glass. There's no crossbars, it's all open. No post. That's nice. Big back glass. You can see straight down. Power. None in the roof. The only one I've seen so far that had any in the roof was a Fendt I got in. All your adjustments are here.
Watch your fingers.
Throttle, lift height. Shifters are down here. PTO.
Whoa.
Hush. Gears. You got high and low. Split shifter. Loader. Horn button on it.
Boy. Alright. What do we do? Keep it hot.
All you things. The only thing I see I don't like is this. These should be here, or have a electric spool valve here instead of the throttle, because I'd rather have the throttle over there and the electric spool right here. And then instead of having this, move it over there, and then just have this on the side, and then have 2 spool valve remotes. Instead of, because when you're baling, if you use baling with this tractor, you're gonna have to reach over here every time and move that. And it's just a little bit just awkward, but it's not bad. It wouldn't be a deal breaker. I do like it though. This is another decent looking tractor, and this thing's built heavy too. That Vizio roof, not really. It's worth a little, but not a lot. And you got sunshade, but no solid. I see, I'm not crazy about that, because then you ain't got no way to completely seal that. I don't believe. I don't see anything. No, that's all you can do. So you always have sun shining down on your legs. So I ain't crazy about that. The steering wheel does not pull, it only tilts, and it feels far away. So it's the only things I say I don't like, but it is for Coyote. It's not bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice. This kind of reminds me of a deer, the way this is up here like this. But yeah, not bad. They've came a long way from what they used to be. This thing's heavy too. So okay, seat, another power port, more vents, another power port. So it's all right. On to the next one. Coyote TL 750 track loader. Oh, I got this one opened up. Oh, that's nice. You get in there and blow everything out real good. Access those fans. Cab up. It has the roll-up door. It's like the Kabota that we just bought, which is nice. I'd like to see more of those on every machine. This, and you see it's up top. Almost kind of looks just like the Kabota door, to be honest. Same latches, same everything.
Except one thing, I don't like this. That's already broke.
Somebody already broke it.
Yeah. Pretty cheap.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but the Kubota's kind of the same way on those. Heavy built though. Solid plate for the arms. Definitely something new. I ain't seen one of those before. That's it for today. That's it. We're gonna have our ice cream and head to the house, ain't we? We'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.